if I told you that manipulation doesn't look aggressive? It looks caring. It looks loving. It looks concerned. Psychological manipulation works because it targets your emotions, not your logic. In fact, studies in social psychology show that emotional influence is significantly more powerful than rational persuasion. Here are 7 scientifically recognized signs someone may be secretly manipulating you. Gaslighting is a psychological tactic where someone denies reality to make you question your memory. The term comes from a 1944 film called Gaslight, where a husband manipulates his wife into thinking she's losing her mind. Research shows that prolonged gaslighting can lower self-trust and increase emotional dependency. Signs: that never happened. You're overreacting. You're too sensitive. Over time, your confidence in your own perception weakens, and once self-trust is gone, control becomes easy. Manipulators rarely demand, they imply. Psychologists call this induced guilt compliance, when someone triggers guilt to increase obedience. Example phrases: after everything I've done for you, I guess I just expected more from you. You comply not because you want to, but because you want to relieve guilt. That's emotional pressure disguised as vulnerability. Love bombing is common in narcissistic personality patterns. In early stages, the manipulator floods you with excessive praise, constant messages, intense affection. This creates dopamine spikes, similar to reward conditioning. Then, suddenly, they withdraw. Your brain now craves the previous validation. This is intermittent reinforcement, the same psychological principle that makes gambling addictive. Unpredictable rewards create stronger attachment. This tactic is linked to what psychologists call DARVO. D, deny, A, attack, R, reverse, V, victim, O, offender. When confronted, manipulators deny wrongdoing, attack your character, reverse roles. Suddenly, you're defending yourself, and the original issue disappears. Studies in coercive control show that isolation increases emotional dependency. Manipulators may say, "Your friends don't understand you like I do. Your family is toxic." They frame it as protection, but reduced social contact means less perspective, less support, more control. Isolation weakens independent thinking. People with high narcissistic traits struggle with accountability. Research links blame shifting to fragile self-esteem masked by superiority. Instead of "I made a mistake," you hear "you made me do this." This keeps you constantly trying to improve while they never change. Your nervous system reacts before your conscious mind does. If you feel anxious before seeing them, mentally exhausted after talking, constantly confused, your body may be responding to psychological stress. Chronic exposure to manipulation increases cortisol levels, the stress hormone, and long-term stress impacts sleep, mood, and self-worth. Manipulation works through 3 mechanisms: emotional confusion, intermittent reward, and gradual dependency. It rarely happens suddenly. It happens slowly. That's why it's hard to notice. Manipulation only works in the dark. The moment you understand the pattern, its power weakens. Awareness restores control. If you want to understand human behavior on a deeper level, subscribe, because psychology isn't about controlling others, it's about protecting yourself.